Hi everyone, I'm Ferd and welcome to my video. This one I'm working on a Toro time cutter 0 turn, and it's just in here for its yearly service. It's had a workout this summer because all the bearings in the deck are wore out and the steering's kind of wonky on it. So we're just going to straighten it all out in this one. But anyway, I'd like to thank each and everybody that's been subscribing to my channel. All my old subscribers, thank you. My channel's growing. It seems to be helping a lot of people. And some people actually find it entertaining. But anyway, thank you. If you do like it, or like any of the other ones, subscribe to my channel. Join the family. Got a lot of videos up there, and I've got a lot more coming. Hit that notification bell and get notified when I put them up here. But anyway, let's go ahead and service this 0 turn. All right, I'm working on a Toro time cutter. It's just here for its yearly service. But one of the things I do when I do a service for people, especially if it's just yearly, I'll pull the deck off of it. You can see I've already got it slid out from underneath it and check all the bearings and the pulleys and make sure everything's okay. And it's a good thing to do. You know, you usually you'll find that there's some bad bearings in it. This one here, you can hear it. Sounds bad. This one here, that one seems okay. That one there's kind of noisy. So we'll have to look for one of them. The center one, that one sounds good. That one there sounds bad. So I got to put some bearings here, here, and get a new pulley for this one right here. These are a 5/8. This one's really bad. You can hear that. This side's 15/16. Might have to tap that one out of there. We should be able to take a hammer and just tap these out of there. Start with this one over here. Run my nut down on it so I don't tear the threads up. Let's give her a little whack. This one was okay. I'm taking it out anyway. I'm gonna have to take a center punch and pop them out of there the rest of the way. So, man, them things are really in there. I got this thing. There's one. And the top one feels bad too, so I'm gonna go down through here. Through the top. You want to work your way around all the corners. Don't try to knock it out all at one time, because you'll break that spindle housing down there. It's aluminum. And then you're talking a lot of money. Wow, that's in there, man. That's in there. There it is, I got it out. Here's our spacer. Here's our other spacer. Here's our bearing. Now I have broken a spindle before trying to beat it out like this. And if you're really having this much trouble like I am, and what I should have done was reach right above my head and grabbed a can of WD-40 and sprayed it down in there and just let it soak a little bit. There it went. This bearing is a 6203. There's the number on it. It's a real common one. I'd usually keep a couple dozen of them in stock up here. So we've got bearings for it. All right, I'm changing them all out. There's no grease fittings on here. I'm just gonna use a Scotch-Brite to try to clean that edge up a little bit. It's got some rust in there. But I am going to pack it with grease. I'm not going through the trouble of putting the Zerks on there. I got me a little pick there, and I'm going to pop the seal off of one side of that bearing just like that. And I'm going to pack it with some grease. And then once I get it flipped over, I'm going to come down the back side of it with my grease gun and start filling it up. Got it sanded up real good, so that thing should tap in there pretty easy. I've got a 27 millimeter socket. And it fits perfect. We'll go ahead and do these other two, and then I'm gonna flip it over and we'll throw some grease down in it and put the ones in the top. All right, you're looking straight down into it. I'm just gonna take my gun and squirt all around the sides of it. Try not to get my big head in the way. Got a big glob on my finger. Get down there and just try to fill this thing up best I can. Yeah, I'm gonna put one of these down in there. Hope I don't run out of grease. And then I'm gonna put my other spacer down in there. Like that. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna pop this one on the inside. I'm gonna just pop it off of there. Let's see if I can get some more down around here. Back that real good. If nothing else, it'll be easier to get out next time. And we'll just put that one in. There's one. I'll get the other two finished and then we'll go from there. Got our bearings back in. Our two spacers for each one of them are in there. Gonna put the pulley on the top. Here's my spindle all cleaned up. This is the top that threaded in, and then there's where the blade goes. And I got one nut. There were no washers on it. Very simple. We're just gonna slide our spindle up through the bearing. And I'm gonna get the grease off of the threads. You got a little lip on this side and it's kind of flat on that side. We want that lip to go down right on top of it. Put our nut on. And I'm just gonna tighten it down as much as I can for right now. Because because it's going to want to spin on me. And our blades are ready to go back on. So 5/8. I just need to put the other two on it. Okay, I got a 5/8 and a 15/16. And I'm just going to check them real fast. They're pretty tight. That one moved a little bit. That one moved a little bit. Yeah, they're not coming off. They're pretty tight. So there we go. Quiet, not grinding like they were before. Now I talked to the owner about that other part. I told him it's making noise, it's letting you know that it's getting ready to go out, but it's still okay. And he said just leave it go until it does. And that's fine with me. That's another easy service job for me. Okay, let's put the deck on. First thing you want to do, this is easy. Put that thing all the way down. And we'll turn this wheel out this way and just shove this deck up in there. And I'm going behind that bar that came down. And I'm going to shine the light right there so hopefully you can see. On the deck there's a hook right here. You want to pull that forward and just lift it up and hook it over that bar hanging down. Missed it. There it is. Hopefully you can see it right there. And now I'm going to do the other side. Here's the bar right here where my finger's pointing. Here's the hook on the back of the deck. Get your fingers up under it. Lift and pull it forward over that hook. Now all we got to do is put our bar in the front of it. Just lift up a little bit. It should go right in there. And I took out a washer and this hitch pin. Put that back in there. Okay, the deck's on. We got to just put the belt on there. Right there, it'll give you the route for that belt. So, I mean, the rest of it's pretty simple. We're going to route the belt and then just pull it tight. You got tension right here on this pulley. Okay. First, I'm just going to shove it back there. Take some of this length out of it, give me something to work with. And over here, it's going around that one. get on there in a minute. Comes over to this one, and it goes behind this pulley here. Goes around this one. And then that's going to go around there like that, if you could see any of it. Well, I got it on that one. And I'm on this one, and I've got a twist in it right here. Gotta get that twist out of it. There we go. Okay, everything's lined up. I'm on the pulleys. Let's get back here. Okay, I got both hands free. I'm gonna pull it as tight as I can and get it started, and then I'm gonna turn it just like that. It's on there. Okay, that's pretty much it. Just make sure you don't leave your flashlight with a magnet stuck up under it. I've got another one that's lost, and I think that's what happened to it. But anyway, the only thing we got left, put these covers on it and take it back to its home. Well, if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope it helps you fix your mower. The moral of the story is if you got a can of WD-40 right above your head, use it. But anyway, if you're working on one of these time cutter mowers, and you're beating the bearings out of them, working on them like I had to do this one, have fun.